Hi guys, welcome to another video on the Haunted Finders channel. Today we've been asked quite a few questions on Twitter and on Facebook and on our YouTube comments. So today we're going to do kind of a question and answer to answer our most frequently asked questions about sort of our team, our investigations, our equipment. And we're also going to be doing a kind of a look at the PSB7 Spirit Box. The PSB7 Spirit Box is one of our favourite pieces of equipment that we use in all of our investigations, and we catch most of the good evidence on. Most of the Class A EVPs come from our Spirit Box. So we're going to be sort of doing a video just looking at the PSB7, kind of a review and how to use the PSB7. We get asked a lot of how sort of the basics of using one on our Twitter and on our Facebook and on our YouTube. So we thought we'd do a video just explaining, you know, just the basics of how to turn one on, how to set one up, and basically what to do. So yeah, it's going to be a sort of a video on those sort of basics really. So hope you enjoy, and if you do, please subscribe, please like the video and share, and there'll be more videos soon. So guys, as you can see, this is the actual PSB7 Spirit Box device. As you can see, it's a very small device. It very easily sits in your palm of your hand. It has a built-in speaker at the back, an aerial, a small little stand that really doesn't get used. So if we look at the front of the screen, you have your power button, your AM and FM frequency change, your volume controls, your forward sweep and your reverse sweep, your sweep rate, which is basically the speed of the sweeps, and your light for the back. So that's pretty much what's on the device. So if I go ahead and sort of turn it on, so if you turn it on, you'll get this screen, and as you can see, it's running at 100 milliseconds, which is basically, that's the fastest sweep of the actual Spirit Box. Now I know you can get a AM version or an FM version. The version I have here is the AM and FM, so it gives you the chance to try out the Spirit Box in an AM sweep or in an FM sweep. We tend to just focus on the FM sweep during our investigations, which is what we capture most of our spirit voices on. So that's really the most popular with people. I know Ghost Adventures tend to concentrate more on the FM sweep. So basically, you hold your power button down here for a few seconds, which turns the device on. Just here you have your AM and FM changer, so you basically switch between your FM or your AM stations. Your volume controls, obviously you know how to use those. These are your forward and backward sweep, so if you just sort of hold this one, it will begin sweeping the Spirit Box backwards through the different stations, and it usually sweeps between sort of 5 and 6 stations a second, which is pretty good, pretty fast. And as you can see, there's a voice coming through there. So if you stop it, up, you can sweep, press the other one above it, sweep it forwards, and that basically does the same thing but sweeps the opposite direction. There's not much difference there, to be honest. Hello, see? A voice coming through saying hello, so yeah, so you can see it works there. Here you have your sweep rate, so if you click this button here at the top left, you can see here that the 100 milliseconds will change to 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, and back to 100. So they sort of speed, so 350 will be a slower speed, it will skip through the channels slower than the 100 milliseconds. We tend to just keep it on 100 milliseconds, as it's better proof if we catch some spirit voices or any EVPs at this speed, as it's basically impossible for any sentence or word to come through at that speed. So for us as investigators, if we catch any voices on an investigation at 100 milliseconds on the Spirit Box, that to us is a 100% spirit voice. So guys, that's basically an overview of the Spirit Box and how to basically use one, how to control one whilst you're doing your own investigations. I hope you all found it useful, and I hope it's helped you in some way if you were either confused or wanted to know a bit more about the device. The Spirit Box is our favourite device. It is the device that we use mostly on our episodes and on our videos and our investigations, and yeah, we just love using it because it's very evidential. It gives us proof, especially when you're receiving an intelligent spirit reply to your question, or if it comes with any relevant information on the location that you're at. It's a very interesting device, and we just love using it, and I hope that you will love using it as much as we do if you purchase your own or if you've got your own. I know a lot of other paranormal groups love this device too and love using this device as much as us. So yeah, I hope you find this video useful on that, and I hope it's helped you. So we'll get to the question and answers of this video and see if I can answer some of your questions. The first question that we received on Twitter is, what equipment do you personally find to be the most beneficial? Basically, I would say the Spirit Box. It is to us the most beneficial piece of equipment in our kit, and we just love using it. We do prefer it to an Ovilus or a PX device. And there's something that's, to me, it's better to get an actual spirit voice rather than a robotic voice like the Ovilus gives or the PX device gives. And on the Spirit Box, it allows the spirits to talk to you in their own voice, to get their messages across to you in a unique way. So yeah, I would say the most beneficial piece of equipment would be the PSB7. So yeah, another question that we've received via Twitter is, what is the best piece of evidence you have ever recorded? One of our best pieces of evidence that we have ever captured was prior to filming at Clifton Woods of episode 1. And basically we went in the old churchyard, which is showed on some of the extra footage that we posted up, and we took the PSB7 Spirit Box with us, and throughout the night we were getting voices from a younger child or a young girl who told us her name. She mentioned an older male name, and she also mentioned her age, and it was a very interesting piece of evidence, because as we were sort of leaving, packing our equipment up and going, we actually came across a grave of a child of her age. It had her name written on the grave, and it also had her brother's name, which was the older male name which she mentioned on the Spirit Box. So that to us was evidence, was 100% accurate, intelligent evidence from a spirit. So that to me is one of our most evidential pieces that we have captured on the investigation. Another question we've received on Twitter is, when was the first time you experienced or saw something paranormal, and what was your first reaction? Well, I personally, I grew up in a house that we believed to be haunted. We was always being woke up by noises. All of the family saw things, heard things. We used to have our name called during the middle of the night, and would sort of lead us to places in the house where there would be nobody there, and all strange things happened, which basically led us to creating Haunted Finders. So my past and my experiences with the paranormal and with ghosts and spirits has basically led me to create Haunted Finders and led me to create this show and this channel. So yeah, so that's basically when I started experiencing things paranormal and got into the paranormal.